Welcome everybody to the North American derby between Northernlion and Sinvicta. As you can see from our stats here, these two competitors have played a number of times. Northernlion eking out a lead overall, but this year they are pretty much tied. 53 wins for Northernlion and 52 for Sinvicta. Sinvicta, though, does have a small lead on both his average guess and his average score over Northernlion. But you can see in terms of aces, Northernlion has almost over double the number of aces that Sinvicta has, which is definitely giving him an advantage. If we take a look at the recent form, you know, it's pretty back and forth between these two. For a while, Northernlion had a bit of a winning streak, but that seems to have leveled out in the last few matches. They're going back and forth, trading wins and losses with each other on a pretty regular basis. With that, let's transition to the map profile. Again, as always, they will be playing on Diverse World, created by Mapper. They both have been beating the average score on the map by a good 5,000 points, which bodes well for both of them. This map boasts over 10,000 locations, so no risk of getting bored. And the best part about this map is it takes out those horrible pictures in terms of both quality and photospheres that no one likes to have, and balances out the countries a bit, tries to make it even. We don't always have a Russian, American, or Australian, or even maybe a Brazilian guess in every game. Okay, with that, let's jump right in to the action. Okay, we have a bit of a slower start to this one. Watch these competitors jump right in. But I'm really hoping that Sinvicta, who has been able to turn things around a little bit in terms of picking some matches off of NL, he still hasn't found a consistent form to beat him. It does seem often that it's more like NL drops a map rather than Sinvicta wins one. Okay, and we are now into it. We move around. We've already seen the Austrian flag on Sinvicta's screen. NL has also seen Wien written on the map, on a building rather, so hopefully they won't miss that. Both players heading a bit north up this main boulevard. So far nothing to separate. There we go, Sinvicta with a good look at Wien on the side of a truck. So we are in Austria, the Austrian capital, nonetheless. See how long it takes. Northernlion with a good road sign here. And also a .de. Is interesting because we've seen lots of indications of Wien, but yet the website is a German top-level domain. Let's see if that will throw off NL or not. It doesn't seem like it. He has put us down in Germany, but really close to the Austrian border. So he is technically, I believe, in the wrong country. Sinvicta, as always, a little bit slower to put down a guess. Still reading some more street signs. Yeah, another top-level domain of .de, which is going to be interesting. Because I have seen the Austrian flag and the Austrian capital city name a lot. The German language is not going to be able to be helpful since that both of these countries speak German. And I believe both use the euro too, so the currency won't even help them separate the difference. Yeah, but they're in a city, so lots of good signs. Oh, Sinvicta with a really good sign. He's approaching here on a building. It does say Köln. Interesting. So we're in Cologne. But I'm fascinated by the fact that I have seen a few Wien signs as well as an Austrian flag hanging from a building. So Sinvicta with the address. Oh, Northernlion has now seen a German flag. Of course, he's very quick on his rotations. Wasn't able to catch that on camera. My bad. But yeah, we're in Cologne. That does make sense given the top level domain. We did start off in a bit of a confusing location then with those misleading flag and city names. Northernlion guessing around the Ruhrgebiet, the big cluster of cities, just to give himself a chance. I don't know if he's seen Cologne. Sinvicta should be looking for some streets. He's got the city. I don't know if he knows he does or not. Again, he still has not yet opened the map. NL, though. On the map. Oh, Sinvicta has put us down. He has put us down in Cologne. Very nice. Now, we've seen the main boulevard that we're on, the Bundesstrasse, probably. My German's rusty, forgive me. It should be findable on the map, but neither player yet to spend any time. But only 20 seconds left. The round is already coming to an end, and neither player is looking for the street. The name they've seen many times. They've yet to try to focus in on it. Oh, NL. Does he not have the city? I don't think he does. He's moving us away from Cologne. Is he gonna click? With time running out, he doesn't. We'll pause the video here. Yeah, Sinvicta, I don't know what. He usually is really good about zooming in, trying to find the city, and trying to find the street. He had it so many times, and he did not take advantage of it. Maybe the time limit got to him a bit there. I don't know what. That was very uncharacteristic round from Sinvicta. But NL, not quite sure where to put us. I think he did not see a city name. Did well to put us in the group of cities in Western Germany. But unfortunately, closer to Dusseldorf than Cologne. So that will cost him Sinvicta with 4985 and Northernlion with 4877. So Sinvicta with about a 9-point lead going into round number 2. So here we go. Never sure exactly when they're going to click that next round button. Northernlion's got a little disapproving look on his face, hoping he probably would have found the city name. And here we go into round number 2. Right off the bat, we're looking at something more South American, is my guess. We have seen some Spanish now, so that should help both of our players. So they often have a hard time separating between Spanish and Portuguese. Recently, they've been doing a good job of not getting those two confused, but it has been a sticking point in the past. Sinvicta with a nice truck. Northernlion still wandering down some streets, hasn't seen much. Oh, they've both seen the same kind of Pepsi sign on different buildings, I believe. There we go, good street sign look by Northernlion. Very interesting car topper. Now in these small city streets, the country can be a bit confusing. Oh, Northernlion has a Mexicano on the wall, so probably a Mexican guess is a good choice. He has put us down. Sinvicta is also looking at some nice signs, but I don't think it has any information for him there. So given the information we have, Mexico is a good guess. But you're never quite sure if a name on the side of a building is actually the country or not. But, oh, Northernlion now coming to the intersection that Sinvicta was just at a little bit before. I don't know how good Sinvicta's Spanish is. He seems to be trying to decipher the sign. I think that like San Pablo or whatever a few times now. That might be a city name, if not a district in the city. Pharmacy for Sinvicta. Okay, no, NL has now seen a Mexican flag. And also looks like the Guantojuto might be is a state that he just passed over on his map. See if he catches himself. Yeah, Santa Rosa. Mariachi. Sounds like a band. Sinvicta has now seen on his screen, he's now seen the Mexican flag, so they both should know the country. Northernlion has the state. It doesn't appear as if he recognizes that fact. If he scrolls a little bit slower down the map, he might. Sinvicta right now putting us close to Mexico City, which is actually, I believe, neighboring the correct state. Northernlion still searching for that state. There it is, right on the map, right in front of him. Does he see it? I don't know. They have about less than a minute left, 45 seconds. He doesn't see it. At least he should put us down in the state, if not in a similarly named city. But he just seems to not see it. Disappointing from NL. Now, Sinvicta doesn't have the same information. He's playing more off of probability here. The odds of a city of this size, you're kind of wandering around. The odds are you're in a suburb of Mexico City. Oh, Northernlion putting us way up. Oh, in northern Mexico, that's a disaster. Absolute disaster. I think Sinvicta is actually south of where we need to be. There we go. Very nice. You can see the scores there. Sinvicta 4,216. But Northernlion, how many times, buddy, did you scan over? Guanajuato. I don't speak Spanish. And just not even register it in his mind. That's a big, big miss by Northernlion, costing him almost 2,000 points, 1,800 or so. Which I hate to call it, but that practically puts the game out of reach for NL in round 2. An early drop, and he is definitely, you can see on his face there, lamenting that pin location. I mean, he didn't have a whole lot to go off of, but yeah, very rough. Okay, into round 3. Like another Spanish-speaking country. Both have a very good sign. And some addresses and phone numbers for both of our players. A little bit too fine-grained information to start with. Usually you want something that gives you the country. The architecture and feel of the place should give us a region pretty quick. And then you want some, city name, and then down. Oh, it's Portuguese. See, it even throws me off. I don't know all the differences. To be honest, they're not that separate. Oh, they both have seen a top-level domain now to give them Brazil. They'll throw a pin down real quick just to make sure they don't run out of time. Portuguese only has a few special characters. As someone who doesn't speak the language, that's probably your best bet, is to see one of those. And not always easy to catch off of a sign. Now, Brazilian states, if I am not mistaken, each has their own area code. So if they know what area codes for telephones, we've seen a 95, I believe, 91. And that should tell us a bit about this location. Still nothing. Northernlion going in and out of some very interesting weather here. Again, not too much separating them. Brazil is nice. If you can find a major road, even the road markers, it does have the state abbreviation on them. So it should give you a chance. Sinvicta thinks he's found the city, but I don't know if that's actually correct or not. Didn't get a good look. The map was covering and then he quickly moved. If they could find a major road sign, that would really help them, at least narrowing down the state. Yeah. He might get lucky just by region, but I don't know if that city he thinks he found was actually the right city. There's a nice road sign for NL. Let's zoom in on that. Should give him a chance to try to find something. He'll start scanning for city names now. He's found one. Very nice. Northern Brazil. Northeastern Brazil. Very interesting location. Not anywhere close to where Sinvicta has put us. So, again, spot on with the fact that he misread the sign. Now, with that misread, this could bring it back. You know, 1,800 points is nothing to sneeze at. It's not an easy number to come back, especially between these two who have played so many times and their scores are so close together. But we could be seeing a good swing here with NL, maybe even taking the lead after this round, depending on what Sinvicta does. With 30 seconds left, what will he do? Not really sure. And NL doesn't have the city exactly. He's got our region. Oh, there it is. There's the bad guess. The misleading city name. Now, there we go. Northernlion has found the right city name. He's gotten 4999 and almost a perfect score. But Sinvicta misreading a city name just completely hands the game back to Northernlion. Unbelievable. 1,360 points for Sinvicta. That's a 3,600 point swing, which now gives NL the almost 2,000 point lead over Sinvicta. Unbelievable. This game. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh, man. Northernlion throwing down a weird guess in Mexico, but this time Sinvicta misreading a city name, thinking he had it, and is probably banging his keyboard in frustration after that one. Okay, we're jumping in around 4. Sinvicta is indeed almost 2,000 points down. Oh, the West Inn, Prince Ocean Resort. So we have an English-speaking country for Sinvicta for us. And there we go, very nice Hawaiian sign for NL. So we are in Hawaii. Now the trick about Hawaii, though, is the islands. If you're not on the right island, you can lose thousands of points because how far apart they can be. St. Regis, a very, very nice resort for Sinvicta. He knows his hotel chains. That might be helpful to him, but I don't think. If I remember right, Sinvicta is not much of the actual traveler. Well, he loves playing Geoguessr, plays it several times a week, but it's not exactly the real IRL explorer. Northernlion with another good sign. I lived in Hawaii. This does not seem to be... Oh no, what is NL doing? He has us in Indonesia. You've seen American hotel chains and English. They do not speak English in Indonesia. Now, granted, they could have some signs in Indonesian, or in English rather, but not major like this. License plates of the cars too should easily give it away. The shape is not right. There we go. Sinvicta with a really good natural wildlife reserve sign that he should be able to scan on Hawaii and find. We could see a swing back the other way again. Sinvicta with the American flag on his screen. NL looking in the wrong hemisphere for this guess. Oh my word. This game. What is happening? Please, NL, don't drop the ball twice in one episode. Unbelievable. I do not believe this is Oahu. This is going to be either the big island, Hawaii Island, or one of the smaller ones. My guess would be maybe Kauai, but which I don't think it's Maui. Oh, come on. Bali Holiday Resort. He's seen Bali. That's why he's misreading the clues. The fact that everything is in English and there's a Hawaiian language everywhere should really give it away. Oh, it is on Kauai. Oh, my word. What a guess. It just felt like one of the smaller islands, not the big island or Oahu. Way to go, Sinvicta. There we go. Great pin. He's looking for the road now. He'll be... Sinvicta is going to be looking at 4-9 something on this round. And NL will be lucky to get 100 points on this. Oh my word. 1,500 point advantage to Sinvicta. Loses it all in a bad guess in Brazil. Gets almost 2,000 point lead to NL, who then blows it by throwing... Oh wait, has he moved back? No, I don't think he has. He's still in. Zoom out. Zoom out. He moved his map. He might have put us in Hawaii. No, he didn't. He was still in. 24 points. What a disaster. Sinvicta's going to get 4,000. We're going to have a 2,000 point advantage to Sinvicta after this. Oh my word. NL had the keys to the Hawaiian kingdom and just misread it. What a absolute wreck. Sinvicta, yeah, 4,997. Oh man, 4,997 for Sinvicta, 24 points for NL. What a disaster. Now we understand why he called this episode Whiffed. He technically has whiffed twice now. So what, if I just do some mental math here, that's 2,000 plus advantage to Sinvicta, oh, probably close to 3,000. Look at the scores when they jump into the last round. Now, given the way this game is gone, I would say it's in lock for Sinvicta with that big of a lead, but they've both just thrown away points like they were nothing this game. I have no idea if Sinvicta can hold this lead. Yes, he's got a 3,100 point lead on, roughly, on Northernlion, but I don't know. I mean, honestly, this is anyone's game. Believe it or not, the way this seed has gone is blowing my mind. What in the world? Okay, anyways, into this round. Where are we? Has a somewhat European feel to it. Yes, looks like probably New Zealand. Yeah. I was thinking this is either Australia or New Zealand, but New Zealand. NL with the NZ on the road sign, and these road signs are European looking, but definitely, there we go, very good city. Historic Cape Light and Museum, that should give him a good clue. Sinvicta has a good sign of his own, but that won't give him much of anything. See, this is it. If Sinvicta doesn't see a top-level domain like Northernlion has, he could put us in Australia, he could put us in South Africa. God forbid he puts us in something like Wales or Northern Ireland. He should be getting a sort of European vibe from this, but we're not in Europe. So that's the thing about New Zealand. It gives you that European vibe, but it's just not quite right. Northernlion on the coast. So he definitely knows to scan close to the ocean, which should give him a bit of an advantage in trying to find something if he has a city name. Sinvicta right now not looking at a whole lot, not looking good. Can he hold this lead? Back to the start. decides to go the other way. Good move by Sinvicta. That's what we need. That will hopefully get him something and he won't throw the round. Yeah, basically NL's only hope here is that Sinvicta doesn't realize the country. Even in the wrong part of Australia, it could be enough for a 3,000 point swing. He especially puts us in Europe, in England, the British Isles, where he even probably will lose. So NL at least has a country. It gives him hope because nothing has shown me that Sinvicta knows where we are. Now he's found the same intersection as Northernlion. Will he see the top level domain? I don't know. It's behind him. He's got to turn around. Turn around, Sinvicta. Kind of don't want him to find it because I want to watch this crazy game continue. Oh, there we go. He's got it. He's seen it. He's put us in New Zealand. Good. Nice play by Sinvicta, taking advantage of that sign. And he guesses early. Oh, it's only 7 seconds left. Oh. Heartbreak for NL. Sinvicta did not see that sign until the very end. They both Sinvicta had a big chance at just being way off. At the very end comes in, saves 3,703 points in that round, which unfortunately just doesn't give NL anything. Actually beats NL on the round. NL with only 3,384. Oh. Well, after such a crazy game, it's kind of back to normal for round 5. Definitely nice to see them both taking full advantage of their location, going both directions, making sure to put pins down. Yeah, very big chance of Sinvicta almost throwing that at the very last end. But that'll do me for this episode. What an episode. Please check out their videos so you can catch all their commentary live, because I don't have it on because I can't speak over them all the time. But man, what a game. Back and forth. Sinvicta with a massive win. Mostly, again, NL just throwing it. Absolutely throwing it. He had everything and just did not understand he was in Hawaii for some reason. That really just dropped the ball. Wow. Whew. Okay, I gotta settle down here. What a great episode. I'll see you all next time. Take care.